Hello fellow traders, welcome to another tutorial video. Thank you very much for your support and for subscribing to my channel. I got a question on what is the difference between triangle and pennants, because I have already covered the triangles and how is this a part of technical analysis. Today we will talk about the pennants. The idea of the mechanic that moves the prices is pretty much the same. We are talking about some movable support and resistance lines. Of course, there are two big differences, the duration and the appearance. This will come in time and you will be able to spot them easier. But please keep in mind, I have said that many times, in almost all of tutorials or when you are trying to learn something new, your brain, when you're learning a new thing, start to see it again and again, repeating and again. And if you combine that when you are a newbie in trading, your brain, when it sees something so unfamiliar, like the prices or the candlesticks, start to create illusion, start to build some illusionary patterns that are not there. This will diminish in time. I will explain that. You need a lot of experience to start to understand. Also, there is no 100% guarantee that the prices will continue to the direction or will reverse. Pennants and flags are continuation pattern. After a very intense breakout or a trend, I have told you many times, you need to be agile in your trading. What's happening in the upside, it also goes to the downside. When you're entering a trade, try to be objective. Take in consideration not only the ups, but the downs also. If you combine that with a human psychology that the buy signal is embedded in your brain, you need to be cautious and do not chase ghosts. I have marked some of them here in my charts, and I will show you to understand the mechanic behind it. First we'll go on the euro yen. And this is exactly what happened here. I will make a different episode on how to trade channels, because we need also to check this as a very important part of technical analysis, because the prices are trapped in a channel, going up and down. The market is lagging and the prices are consolidating, they are building momentum. We will check that in another episode. Now, on the euro yen, on the 30 minutes, you see that the prices break in 10, so the upside. They reach at a point, they start rejected, and they start to create this up and down by creating a pennant. It looks like a flag. You will hear it named as a flag because it looks like the flag. And to what happened next? Indeed, the prices shoots up. Remember, if I change time frame, it will be hindsight. It will be something completely different. This you need to take it in consideration and understand what is behind it. It might be obvious, like if you go in 1 hour, it might be more clear, but again, it will be a bit different. Let's go to the next one on the USD yen. Now, what happened here? We have the same thing, that the prices shoots up and they start building momentum at this zone. What is the idea? At this point, the sellers dives earlier, but the buyers also do the same. They also buy early. So eventually the time breaks out. Now, it doesn't necessarily mean that there will be 100%. You see that the prices break down, but not in our direction. So initially, if someone was willing to take the trade, most likely wouldn't take, because it would see that the prices break in the downside. Let's go on the USD Canadian. Now you see that we have the same pennant here, and also a bigger pennant here. You can understand already the problem by the way that the market is moving, and by adjusting the lines a little bit, you will get pennants and triangles everywhere. I have said that also in my previous episode on triangles. You understand what is the problem there. Let's go on the USD CAD. Now, again, because I have drawn this line, your brain creates a channel. You can adjust the channel. So if I delete the lines completely, it doesn't look like a channel at all. But this is the hindsight. This is the problem when you're trading. And remember that when the market doesn't make the move, for example, when you see a pennant at this point, you're ready to go short because the market is going from a downside, but you didn't pay attention that the market is lagging at these prices. So you just trade that and keep going. You see that the prices breaks up and breaks down again, and your pennant or flag is disappeared. Let's go on USD CHF. Now the same example. Someone might draw a line here at this point and it's ready to go in a long position. And what happened next? Indeed, the prices breaks above, but look what happened next. It's unconditioned and undetermined if the prices will go up and down, because they are breaking in a very weird, strange and unfamiliar way, and eventually look how the prices shoots up. So when you are at this point, you don't know where the prices will go. Of course, this will help you. And now, what I've said before, look how easy it can be confusing at this point. And someone will draw a line and you say, okay, we have a triangle here. And it will try to adjust somehow the lines. And eventually you will have your triangle. Someone might say, okay, just draw it from a bit behind, or a bit earlier, or a bit after that. You understand how hindsight can that be. And of course, every time you see a flag or a pennant, it might be more aggressive or less aggressive. The difference and the logic behind this is the same. You see here how it might be misleading and confusing, and see pennants again and again. And in most technical analysis, you will see the lines that you initially think that are random lines, because the huge mistake, of course we are take them in consideration when you see a channel, a trend, something that is very obvious, but you can draw a line between any point. It won't help you so much determine the market. Is technical analysis, and part of the technical analysis is just a tool to help you. Now what happened here? Again, we have the pennant, someone is ready to take the trade, and what happened to the prices? They move up, and the pennant, it worked. No one can guarantee that the pennant or this part of technical analysis will work. Unfortunately, there is no success ratio, and it's not easy to determine if it's a pennant or a triangle. Of course, I have shown you many of them, and by experience and in time, it's not so much important to understand that if it's a pennant or a triangle. You need to understand that by drawing lines, it's very easy to get confused at any point of the market. So even if you spot something and you are anticipated for the news, for example, and you see that there is also a retracement based on some golden ratio levels. Also, there are some previous support that will support your prices to go higher. Use pennants and triangles, of course, and every single tool in the technical analysis that we will see in this channel. You need to use it wisely. This is the reason that you need to pay attention when you are trading. This is why trading is hard, and you also need experience to understand. 9 out of 10 traders will agree that it's a flag or a pennant or a triangle or a trend. But there will be also a person that will disagree. And here it comes the difference. If you are know and you have experience and you know your trading system and your technique and you are confident, you will take trades against others. I have already shown you my live trades. I'm going against even the 80, 85, 90% of the traders. Sentiment analysis is another hindsight. You don't have enough data. I have also a video, you can check that. Now, staying at this part of Pennants, the negative aspect, it's of course that it's a hindsight. Changing time frames will disappear, and eventually you will start searching for things that are not there. You will start to make and draw lines just to prove that there is a pennant or there is a triangle, even if there is nothing there. Remember that the market, it's moving in a very weird way, so you have to take in consideration many factors. Of course, these are some these pennants. It's let's say that a movable support and resistance level, that as we can see here by drawing this line, that will help you understand that at this point the market is taking a breath. Most likely it will continue to the upside. So don't, this is just how to follow the trend. It will help you and will give you a better point, let's say. But when you are seeing something that happened in previous prices, it's very easy to get confused. That's why I told you trading is not for everyone. You need a lot of experience. I cannot determine the time that you will need, probably never. This is something that you must take in consideration. Get familiar with the idea of failure first. You need to fail so many times that you have no idea. Try to not blow up your accounts and make demo. Even though we had a discussion about that in our lives, that yes, demo doesn't give you so much of an edge or experience because you are not learning so much, but it's a good start. Trust me, building a demo, testing a demo, it's a very good start to show you when you are. And of course, when you are seeing a new technique or a new strategy that you want to test and you already have the experience, make a demo, and that will make things easier. I hope you enjoy the video. You can also check the triangles. They are all pretty much the same technique, the same strategy, the same mechanic behind that. When after a strong up or down at this movable support and resistances, the prices, the market is building momentum. Most likely it will break out at the same time. So you can use the success to your favor and combine that with a big risk reward ratio. Like for example, I will give you an example of this trade. You could enter at around this point, close to the previous low, and get somewhere around here. I will show you golden ratio, and I will explain you if you want to go and do entries like that, and risking, let's say 1 to 3, 1 to 5, something like that. Exit point, the previous high, because you don't know if the prices hit there and might retreat, might not. You don't care. You need to make money in the market. Thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope I'll see you in the future, and trade safe.